What is up, YouTube fans, Steeming fans, cryptocurrency fans? It's your boy Brit VR. Welcome to the show. Today I am drinking one of these. If you can, I just won't focus that good. So Lagunitas brown sugar. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's 10%. This is a 10% beer. Let's get this focus back on me. So this is a pretty strong beer. I wanted to talk about the Lightning Network with exchanges and what coins and I'm buying today or within the time of forever. Okay, we can say that. Let's get into these exchanges. So you know you have like Coinbase, Gemini, some other major exchanges, Poloniex, Bittrex. Why haven't these major exchanges and even NiceHash, why haven't they moved to the Lightning Network? I was very curious about that, and I read some articles about it, and I came up to a conclusion. With the Lightning Network, they use Tor, and Tor pretty much make it private when you're sending the Bitcoin from here to me. Within those transactions, the Tor onion concept lets me see where I'm sending transaction, but doesn't let me see where the transaction is coming from. So that continues to go on for, you can say, like, they're called hops, maybe 1 or 2 hops, or maybe 12 hops, and you really can't see who is making profits off of these transactions. Now, with these exchanges, they need to have KYC. So it's called Know Your Own Customer. Now, within knowing your own customer, you have to know who is helping making these transactions, which is usually the miners. The miners are pretty private, but it usually go from the exchange to a person. So if somebody else is making tons of money sending these transactions through, that is a huge problem. You can even have a know your customer account with somebody, set it up, and when they get that transaction to come through, it can go through somebody else on a Lightning Network, and they can't track it. That is the huge problem on the Lightning Network. They cannot track it. So if somebody on the Legacy or the Segwit Bitcoin transaction, so I make an account, but I made a fake account, and I send the Bitcoin to somewhere else, the governments around the world can track it. But if they use the Bitcoin Lightning Network, that transaction leaves, I make a fake account, and that transaction leaves and go to another wallet that I made up, they cannot track it. So this is why these major exchanges or somewhere where they need KYC, they cannot use the Lightning Network. And I think overall, the Lightning Network and not using the Lightning Network is a benefit to cryptocurrency because it can help you keep privacy, or if you're a huge institutional investor and you want to stay committed and, you know, so you won't get extra tax or go to jail, you can use another way. So Bitcoin actually has 2 obligations right now for KYC and non-KYC, and I think that is a huge benefit for the Bitcoin network. So secondly, hold on, let me just slow down. That's a good beer. So if you guys are in Chicago, where I'm located, this beer right here is made in California and Chicago. It was a company that was in Chicago, and then they came over to, it was a company in California, and they came over to Chicago, and they're doing a great job. They have great beer. One of their famous beers is a little something something. It's like 7.5% plus or minus. But this is one of the strongest beers they made, and they're actually doing a fantastic job by creating beers. They have brought a lot of jobs to Chicago with these craft beers, and I hope they keep it up. It's Lagunitas. So check them out if you're in Chicago, all right? Or in California. So the next thing we're going to talk about, guys, what coins am I'm trying to accumulate. So the coins I'm trying to accumulate, let me move the camera over here. First of all, the coins I'm trying to accumulate EOS, Tron, Bitcoin, and Mithra, and Steam. And Arc coin. Alright? And I'm going to tell you why for each coin. So for Arc coin, they actually put out the API for swapping transactions, smart contracts, and coins on different blockchains. That's something nobody's talking about right now. And I think they're working very strong with that. You haven't heard any regulations or anything that is harming this community or coin while I talk about it. Like all these other coins, like they're laying off people. Artcoin is not doing that. They're continuously building. EOS. Now, there is a consensus problem right now, but in the end, EOS transactions-wise, millions of transactions per second. Dan Larimer, one of the top blockchain makers in the world. He created Steam. What is the other one? He created another coin. I'm sorry, I can't say off the top of my head. And EOS. The other coin, I wish I can tell you what it is because it's super fast too. But transactions are going through very fast. The dApps are being created. And Activision, huge guys, huge maker of video games, is building on top of it. They're just moving so fast that it's getting very competitive for the smart contract situation. Next up, I'm getting to Tron. Tron is so cheap right now. I just want to tell you this. Okay, let me tell you this right quick. So I bought EOS at 37 cents a coin. All right, and I sold at around like $6 a coin, and I'm getting back in. With Tron right now, guys, Tron is like 2 cents. If I can get 100,000 Tron and sell it at $1, I can have $100,000. You guys get what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying Tron, because Tron is building more dApps than any other coin. Their dApps are just building on top of each other. Now, why do I think Tron dApps are building so fast? Well, in Asia, cryptocurrencies is way bigger than the United States. They may be developing here, but in Asia, they're using it, and they're developing, and they have more people than the United States, okay? And in Europe, all right? So these guys over there, especially in Japan, they're going to be paying people out in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. It's profound over there. It's something totally different that's not custom here. And the applications that they're building is going to even get better and better and better. Kobe Bryant is talking. Listen, the great Kobe Bryant is talking at their next convention. All right? So hopefully I can get some footage of that, and I'm just going to post that immediately. Next up, I am accumulating as much Steam as possible. I'm doing this without buying, guys. Remember, I'm not buying anything. I have a miner, I'm mining, and I'm either trading these coins over or I'm staking these coins. Steam had Dan Larimer as the same as everybody else. They're continuously building upon Steam. Other products are building upon it, like apps that are on Google Play and iOS. It was very sad to see DLive leave, because I used to use DLive, and I need to start using them to play my video games, since I play video games too. There are so many apps that connect to the Steam blockchain, and the price is so low that when this gets moving back again, Steam was at close to, it was in a couple of dollars. I think it was $5 at the max of coin. So right now it's around what, in the 50 cents to 60 cents? Might be a little lower than that. This is a great opportunity to get in. And I'm just building on that with using Steam bot tracker. I'm giving a certain amount of coins to people who have a lot of Steam, and they upvote me, which give me the same amount of coins I had and more coins in the end. So it's a great product, and if you can get in right now, you're a great writer, great blogger, you can make a lot of money using Steam. I'm mining Bitcoin, and I'm trying to build up as many channels as I can build up on the Lightning Network. I believe that when Bitcoin gets big, due to the scarcity of the coin, all these Lightning transactions of like small Satoshis, they're going to be $1 a day. Equalized, not be $1, but equal to $1. And that just got like 182 million. So their infrastructure is going to be big and be on the stock market. If you look at the precious metals prices, they're not shooting up as high as they should. I think people are preparing for this cryptocurrency explosion that's going to happen soon. Bitcoin has a huge opportunity right now because RSK already built smart contracts as a side chain on the Bitcoin. You have the Lightning Network, which is a second layer. What else is somebody's going to build? And like, Bitcoin is fast with the Lightning Network. You can do billions of transactions a second. This is bigger than Visa. Visa can only do like couple of million transactions per second. But with the Lightning Network, Bitcoin can do billions of transactions per second. There's no other coin right now that can do more transactions than Bitcoin. And with the RSK for the smart contracts, Bitcoin is competing on every single layer in cryptocurrencies. And Ethereum used to be the top boy at that. It's gone. EOS used to be top boy at that. It's gone. So the changing of the game for Bitcoin is above everybody. Blackstream put satellites in the skies. Like, Bitcoin is going to be unbelievable. People are going to use it a lot. And there are going to be a lot of people that's just going to hold it and use microtransactions to purchase this thing. If you guys haven't visited freebitcoin.com or it's like freebit.io or something like that, go get those Satoshis. Go to these faucets because you can earn 300 and something Satoshis. And in the future, that's going to be worth like $360. So why are we talking about this? If you guys have Lightning wallets and you guys have a Lightning node, put your address at the bottom. All right, and Mr. Brit VR, I'll send you a payment. Actually, put a payment address at the bottom because you probably have to request it of 1,000 Satoshis. If you guys put 1,000 Satoshis at the bottom, the first person or the third person, actually, I'm making random, I'll send you 1,000 Satoshis of Bitcoin. Alright? So I'm going to end the video. Please hit the like button. Hit the subscriber button. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoy this content. I'm going to be bringing out content like this all the time. And all you guys have a good day and all you guys have a good night. And enjoy the crypto life.